What were your first thoughts before you invested with JWB? Before we met, before you knew anything about JWB, what were the things that you really had to overcome before you started to invest with us?
Well, it's funny because everything that I have to overcome is everything that everyone around me tells me. I can't believe you're investing in Jacksonville and you've never been to Jacksonville. And I always say, well, you own stock in Tesla. Have you ever been to Tesla? Have you ever sat in on a board meeting at Tesla? You kind of buy off the numbers. And having been in real estate most of my life since 21, I've always been extremely hands-on. I dealt with tenants, I dealt with writing leases, renewals, contractors, all that, but all that while having a W-2 paycheck. And what I ran into was I just ran into a time crunch, and it was just taking up so much of my time. And at that time, I only had 5 rental properties in the area. I had 2 in Ocean City, Maryland. I had some in Bethesda, Maryland. And it was just between that and working, I was just spread really thin. And so the biggest obstacle was giving up ownership to somebody else. That was probably the biggest challenge to overcome.
I think that's a common challenge, especially those who are successful. Usually a success trait is that ability to sort of have control, and it's tough for us to give up control. What influences helped you to be comfortable doing that in an asset class that typically attracts a lot of control and emotion? How were you able to overcome that?
I'm going to give credit to my wife. She's a numbers person, and I'm more of a hands-on, and she's a numbers person. So the long story short is she looked at the numbers. She pulled up a perfect Excel document showing how much money we were making on our rental properties in Ocean City. And when we did the numbers, we realized that after condo fees, after repairs and maintenance, and then the most important thing, my time. I mean, I was driving to Ocean City. I was spending weekends there fixing it up. We got married late in life and we had a daughter late in life. And so when we would go to Ocean City to quote unquote enjoy our second home / rental property, I would spend most of the weekend fixing the place up while we were there and we weren't enjoying ourselves. And so we decided to do a 1031 exchange and unload those properties.